What up, everybody? Today, of course, it's a Turbo Tuesday, and I'm PT here with the latest entertainment news and gossip. And some of it is alleged, and some of it ain't, but welcome to the show. But before I go any further, I want to remind you guys, whatever you do, I need you to subscribe to this channel. Okay, let's get these numbers up. I've been on vacation for a while, not my fault, but I'm back. I'm back. I need you to hit the subscribe button, share. Please make comments. Some of you guys are not making comments, but you're looking and you're liking. It's okay if you dislike, because everybody ain't gonna like it, but that's just the way it is. And I want to send a shout out to the young man that said I put him in the mind of Paul Mooney. What an honor to have my name mentioned with his name. He's such a legend, and I hope to meet him one day. I could have had an opportunity maybe to have met him when I went to Lunel's birthday party, but I didn't get a chance to. But he is definitely a legend, and I'm just flattered. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, it's called the PT's Punch. No, it's not the T. It's called the PT's Punch, and I'm here to give it to you today. Number 5 today, we're going to be talking about this Gorilla Glue situation that's going on. Pat your weed, baby. Pat your weed, baby. We're going to be talking about that. Number 4, we're going to be talking about Ray J and Princess. I haven't talked about them in a while. I've been on vacation. Are they still together, and why? Okay, of course, number 3, Nene Leakes update. Oh, the whole team has left her, baby. Whew. Okay, number 2, we're going to talk about the one and only Kevin Hart. You better pay up, Kevin Hart. Give it back. I'll tell you what he did. Of course, number 1, we're going to talk about Empire star Bashir Gray. He was arrested because of this, the domestic violence charges. Well, honey, I got the exclusive video here today on PT Showbiz Top 5. All right, but before I go any further, this is what I do. A little exercise. Some people call it a dance. Let's get to it. Let's go. Definitely we saw this PT's Punch after that little disco dance, whatever that was I was doing. Okay, guys, let's get to this. Okay, now unless you have been sitting under a rock, you have not heard about this lady who put Gorilla Glue in her hair. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. Kinda. And I'm going to just say, first of all, the lady is grown, okay? She's not a child. And if you get something, let me give you an example. Alcohol is used the word is used in more one way on a bottle. You see alcohol at Walgreens. Now I'm not talking to you folks in New Orleans, because y'all people in New Orleans, honey, y'all got liquor everywhere. They got liquor at church. Shout out to New Orleans. I love me some New Orleans. How you doing, New Orleans? So if you go to Walgreens and you see a bottle that says alcohol, it's not the kind of alcohol that you drink. No. It's not the alcohol that you drink. It's the kind that you rub on your legs, put on your little sting or something to happen. It's not for drinking. So if I drink the alcohol because it says alcohol, I can't sue the people for my mistake. So let's talk about this young lady right here. I'm going to be showing y'all pictures. I kind of feel sorry for her, but I don't, because why are you trying to sue? You don't want to put Gorilla Glue. You need to ask Wendy Williams about the Gorilla Glue. What you say, Kevin? So I have a celebrity guest over here. I forgot to tell y'all, I have guests. Yes, Kevin. It's Junior, Kevin Jr. Huh? Yes. I'm talking about your mama and the Gorilla Glue situation. I'll get back with you in a minute. Bye. You need to begin to study for school, Kevin. Bye. I don't know how you snuck up over here anyway. So you got 2 kids. You're a grown-ass woman, and they say she's a teacher. And you decide to put Gorilla Glue on your hair? Okay, let's just do this. Okay, this is what she needs to do, honey. Take your little 15 minutes of fame and eat it up. Okay, I don't see how that could be a mistake. It's Gorilla Glue. It's glue. Why would you put that in your head? And you gonna try to sue? I feel sorry for the lady. Her hair been like this for months or a month or something. So but she could take this and she could turn this around and turn this into something huge. A wig line. She could even do a commercial for the group. Why are you trying to sue the people? Get in good with them and you could be doing commercials for them and you'll be set for the rest of your life. That's not hair glue. Gorilla Glue is what it's for. It tells you on the bottle what it is, honey. I just, I'm sorry. I'm going to pray for her, but I'm going to pray for her scalp more than I'm. And from what I heard, the latest I heard, by the time you guys get this video, she's getting the help. She went to the emergency room, and at first they said they couldn't do anything, but last I heard, she's getting the help for it. But let this be a lesson for all y'all out there. Read the fine prints. Read what's inside that bottle. Okay, you can't just be putting stuff in your hair. So much for the gorilla lady, Gorilla Glue lady. She better suck it. She better eat it up. She better eat it up. She best to eat that up. You better make your coins off that Gorilla Glue. But you said she's trying to sue. I don't know. I don't think she'll win. I don't know. Okay, because you put that glue in your head with your two kids. Poor kids. I know the kids at school so embarrassed. She probably told the kids, I'm going to have to put y'all on homeschooling right now because mama done messed up. But anyway, it is what it is. We're going to move on. This is going to be number 4. Let's talk about Ray J and Princess, y'all. Now, Ray J and Princess, as you guys may not know, and you may not care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. He filed for divorce from her some time ago. I think last year sometime. Well, Ray J was doing the most. Ray J, I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me, Lord. Ray J is cute as hell, okay? But he's a whore in my mind. And he's just doing too much. Remember that Ray J's trying to find love and all that. Sit down somewhere. You need to find God. Well, it's been rumored that him and his princess was going to be having a third child. Listen, let me tell y'all something. All you single women out there, or you want to having these babies by these no good ass men, having babies don't make him not be no hoe. I said it. Having babies don't make him not be no hoe. I said it just like that. He's still gonna be a hoe, allegedly. Okay, so they living together in Miami. That's the rumor that they're living together in Miami. They still haven't, left each other. Sometimes people need a break from each other. Maybe they just need a break. Maybe they just need to, separate from each other. And some of y'all out there in relationships now, and you want to, take a little break from your husband or your wife or your husband. I'm not judging the gays, y'all, the LGBTQ. Y'all watch my show too. Jesus. And sometimes you just need a break. And there's nothing wrong with that. And so maybe that's what Princess, beautiful Princess, she's so pretty. And maybe that's what her and Ray J did. Maybe they just separated for a little while, then they got back together. Well, it was alleged they talked about having a third child. Don't do that. Don't keep having babies and keep having babies. That does not make things. That does not make things better. And having all kind of money in the world don't make things better. Look at all these celebrities with all this money and got horrible relationships. Yes. Lamar Odom, I'm not talking about you tonight. That was the other night I was talking about you wanting to get back with Chloe, or when you were saying how you messed up back in 2000 and whatever year that was. But I'm going to have to get with you later. Aren't you getting ready to go on Wendy's show? Well, you can't do it. You can't come in here because I can afford you. You can go on Wendy. They can afford to have you on her show virtually. Okay. Take care of yourself. I see that black woman got you together. That's why y'all not together. Bye. Get out of here. Bye. Take care. Yeah, I have celebrities, y'all. They here. So, you know, well, I just hope that I hope they stay together if it's for good for them, not for the children, because y'all know there's plenty of people in relationships and with kids, and it's a horrible mess. A horrible mess. So prayers go out to Rachel Princess and the poor children. Lord Jesus. It's so like Kanye and Kim. Who's that to name their baby Dream? No, I think that was what was her name? Was it Black China named her baby Dream, and she been having nightmares ever since. Oh my God. In the name of Jesus, honey. But let's move on before I get myself in trouble. Let's talk about Nene Leakes. Speaking of trouble, her whole team done dropped her. Some of you just start following me. I've told the story once before about how I met Nene Leakes back in the days, and she promised me this and promised me that. She probably would never admit to it. She probably don't remember. And honey, she gave me her phone number, and I called Nene. Honey, she told me, honey, keep following your dreams, bitch. Okay. And she told me to keep it moving, honey, in so many words. Yeah, and this ain't no alleged, honey. Yeah, but like I said, she probably don't remember. Here's the latest with Nene Leakes. It's a mess. Well, as you guys know, there's a lot going on with Nene Leakes, Andy Cohen, and the Housewives of Atlanta. She's alleged there's a lot of racism, and people, the black people, women on the show are not being paid like the white women, so on and so on and so on. This is what she's alleging. She said she even has receipts. Okay. Well, here's the latest again. She was dropped for her whole team. Her whole team. Nene is claiming, again, racism with Bravo and Andy Cohen. And she tweeted this last night, Monday night, that her whole team dropped her and turned their back against her. She said she's still going to fight for all women's and all women's rights. And she said that, she's going to keep fighting and keep fighting. And again, she says she has text messages. She has voice recordings that go way, way back. Well, Nene, do what you got to do. I will say this, Nene. I remember the time she tried to go in on Luenell. First of all, let me tell you young folks stuff that haven't been around long as people like Luenell. And I'm talking to the gay folks out there who watch me, who know how long I've been around. I've always, when I was into the shows and stuff, I always had the young girls coming up that was trying to take over my stuff and try to, they couldn't wait their turn, basically. Backstabbing type of girls. Or disrespecting type of girls. See, this is what happens when you disrespect the people who paved the way for you. Nene Leakes. First of all, you was never a comedian. You tried to be one. Now, I'm not hating on her for trying to be one. But Wendy hired Luenell to come and help her. Luenell should have been the person, even if you didn't use Luenell, you should have showed her respect. Because she's been in this game longer than you. Now look where Nene is and look where you at. Look where you at, Nene. Look where Luenell's at. There's no way in the world I would try, and I've tried my time at comedy. It didn't work out too well. Maybe I didn't try hard enough, because you can never say that you can't do it. You do it if you try hard enough. Because believe you me, there's a lot of people who are comedians that don't need to be comedians. And there's a difference in, listen, these people on Instagram, and y'all laughing at them, doing them little skits and stuff. I'm not hating on them. But let me tell you what a real comedian is. A real comedian, a stand-up comic, is a person who can get in front of an audience and do I know some comedians that could do 2 or 3 shows in one night and tell them jokes and having folks rolling all night long. That little stuff you do on Instagram, that shit ain't gonna work in the comedy clubs. I'm just saying, I know what I'm talking about. And your little friends laughing at your little jokes and stuff. So anyway, so that's the latest with Nene Leakes, and we'll just have to see where this goes. If her whole team that dropped her lawyer, I believe it's her lawyer, I think it was her agent or whatever the case may be, but oh well, We'll see what happens. All right, we're going to move on. Of course, this is going to be number 2. We're going to talk about Kevin Short-Ass Hart. Kevin Hart is being sued. And here's the latest with him. He's been sued for $390,000 for an appearance that he did not show up to, allegedly. Okay? Now, it's alleged that he agreed to hold to do a stand-up show in Manhattan. Now, this was back in 2018, y'all. But, sometimes it takes a while for it to catch up, whatever the case may be. Where they're alleging that they gave him $10,000 up front, and he was supposed to promote his appearance. He was supposed to, be promoting his event on both of his Instagram pages. And he got a lot of followers, okay? And the name of the organization or the group or the company is AIM, and they asked him for the back money that they gave him because he didn't follow up and do what he was supposed to do. Now, they say they spent the AIM company say they spent $12,000 on promoting little Kevin Short-Ass. Listen, let me tell y'all something about promoting and about contracts. Listen, if it's in writing and you got the contract, you ain't got to do all that talking. Just pull out the contract. You ain't got to do all that talking. Just pull out the contract and show them what we have. Kevin, this is what you were supposed to appear. This is what you were supposed to do. And this is what you ain't supposed to do. Do. That's the end of it. We ain't going back and forth. We got the contract. Bottom line, listen, let me tell you, I've learned this and I learned through the years and in the past, even people that you friends with, you got to get a contract. I had mentioned to Gary and Lunel, and they're both friends of mine. So I know them. I would love to bring you. Contact my agent. That's not no shade. That's business. It becomes a business. I fell out with somebody. I ain't gonna say their name, but they live in Topeka, Kansas. Because they wanted me to come back, but they didn't want to do what they did the first time. Wanted me to get my own way there, and I'm like, this is not how this goes. And that's when you fall out with people when you want a contract and you want to do things right, so you don't fall out. If somebody don't do a contract with you, and I ain't talking about no little piece of paper, y'all. Go have it notarized. I ain't talking about just a piece of paper. Have it notarized. I'll tell you this one quick thing. We're gonna get on to Brashear. We had did this show. I'm gonna try my best to pull up this video. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it up. And please forgive me, guys, sometimes when I say, here's the video on this, sometimes it doesn't show. Sometimes I do. I do my editing. I do my own editing, and sometimes I forget to put it in there. But just think about it in your head. We did this show in Houston, and this lady had promoted us and everything. She had us come down. She's going to pay us X amount of money. The woman never paid us. But we had contracts. We had it in, with a guy who booked me. We had it in writing, everything. Right there in Houston, Texas. She never came up with the money. We called the police and she went to jail. That's called theft of services. So let there be a lesson especially to you entertainers out there. I don't give a damn if you're a drag queen, drag king, queen, or whatever. Any type of lip sync service or whatever you do, pantomiming, whatever, get a contract. I don't know about the state that you live in, but in the Texas, somebody don't come off their money, don't even say you're going to call, but just call the police, have your contract, call the police. They're going to jail for theft of services. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about, of course, Brashear Gray. Guys, this is number one, and in no way am I ever trying to belittle stars. But isn't it sad how you could be up today and down today? Brashear Gray, of course, was accused of sexual battery assault. I'm sorry, he was domestic violence, excuse me. And so many other things. There was a time that his cute self. There was a time that he got in trouble for driving without a driver's license. I'm like, and I'm not going to show this whole video, but I have an exclusive videos. And if you can listen, I'm going to do snips and pieces. You can hear some of the things that he's saying that, well, he didn't have enough. He had a prepaid card, or didn't have enough gas money. I'm thinking, where's all this money that you had? Or were you making money on Empire? Or could this be the reason why Jesse, his sister from the show, did what he did because he wasn't making money? I'm just saying. All right, let's watch a little bit of this clip, and I'll be right back.
It'll take 5 minutes. Ain't about all day. Just get on top, do your thing, take a shower.
Do you guys have rough sex?
Sometimes.
Describe your version of rough.
You want to really hear this?
Yeah, it's kind of important.
Alright, hitting it from the back. That's really it.
So then you buried your phone after you came back and got it and you left, right?
Yeah,
that 15 minutes. So you think they unburied it?
It's always moving around.
Okay. And then reburied it so that you could get it later.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But you take the phone.
Take the phone.
And you go bury it.
Bury it.
And you go to John's house.
And
you stay there for the rest of the night.
Rest of the night.
And at some point, when the officers came to your house and they called that number, they talked to somebody on that phone. It wasn't you?
It wasn't me.
How is that possible?
It wasn't.
They talked to somebody on that phone who was in your house.
It wasn't me. But she's just so tender. She's so tender-headed. She bruised easily. Even when we have sex, she bruised. So I know that if they got into a fight, it don't look cute.
Where does she bruise when you have sex?
As a man, I don't know what's next with this.
Here's what I can tell you. I'll say this, and I don't know where my partner stands on this. I don't believe you.
911, what's the emergency? Hi, good day. I'm calling to report abusive situation. Okay, where at? I'm not sure about my location right now. I'm not sure if you could track it. But Steamboat Creek Parkway, behind the gas station. So what gas station? Circle K? Yes, Circle K. What's going on? My husband was beating me a lot, and he took me to the store, and I ran out. And
you have it. There you have it. See, and man. And they were messy. They were messy for releasing this this whole damn video. It's all over the internet. Just messy. And I say, like I say about everybody, let's prayer for these people. Some of these folks don't need no prayer. But, praying for this young man, hopefully he get his life together. Praying for the person that if he did assault them, domestic abuse, hopefully, praying for them as well. And you could be up today and down today. And that's been it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. And you never know what's going to be happening on the next day. And I do want to remind you guys, the link is going to be below. I'm going to be on I'm going to be on the radio show in the morning. I'm going to put the link below. So make sure you click on the link, and the audio will be playing all day tomorrow. So you could just click on it, and it'll give you get to hear me doing some gossip on the radio show. Okay, so the link is going to be below. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Whatever you do, like, subscribe, and comment, and please tell everybody about PT's Showbiz Top 5. And I love you for that. And you guys have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.